What's up, guys? This is Sabrina Cardone. Today I'm mixing it up in Nashville, Tennessee with a pair of sisters who turned their simple granola recipe into the sweet smell of success. They're turning their homemade treats into a household name. This is The Hustle.
I'm Annabelle Kaufman, and I'm 23 years old.
My name is Lila Mae Skidmore. I'm 20 years old. We're sisters and business partners.
Chocolate strawberry, cinnamon roll, and iced lemon cake. If it's a sweet treat, Annabelle and Lila Mae can turn it into granola. With surprising flavors and healthy ingredients, their snack products are taking a bite out of the market with their company, Granolid. So what's the recipe for success? In this episode of The Hustle, we'll see how these sisters built a scrumptious business with 3 ingredients: research and development, testing and customer feedback, and a thoughtful PR strategy. Granolid started with a craving for a gluten-free snack that was actually tasty. When that proved hard to find, the sisters fired up their oven and started baking.
We were not expecting this to become a business at first. We thought it would be a fun summer side hobby. The first flavor we developed was birthday cake, and when people tried that, they scarfed it up.
Friends and family gobbled up the goodness and spread the word. When the sisters launched a website to sell their granola, they got over 200 orders on day 1. That was 4 years ago. Since then, Granolid has become a thriving business, one crunch at a time.
Last year, we brought in a little over $30,000 in revenue.
Why was it important that their granola was gluten-free?
So I developed a gluten allergy when I was in the 6th grade, and that journey just led us through me trying to find foods that I could eat that I liked, and I was a major sweet tooth, so I was so sad whenever I couldn't have birthday cake and cinnamon rolls and cookie dough.
All the gluten-free granola they could find at the store was, well, crummy.
I was like, these taste terrible. They taste like cardboard. I would buy some, I would take a bite, and I would throw the bag away. I'm like, what a waste of money. So Lila Mae and I kind of put our brains together, and we're like, let's test out some fun recipes.
The girls got to work.
So we took a birthday cake and turned it into a granola form. We took cinnamon rolls, turned it into a granola form. So I was like, how do we get across the idea that we are granola-ing these foods? So I was like, well, let's just call it Granolid. We granolid it. We granolid a birthday cake, we granolid a cinnamon roll, and what else can we granola?
Serving up their first batch was a blast. But getting a food product ready for the market is no cakewalk. Before they got going, the sisters had to test and perfect their idea like a pair of snack scientists. This process is called research and development, or R&D. It involves investigating, experimenting, and using your knowledge to create new products that will thrive in the marketplace. For companies making cars, medicine, or other consumer products, R&D is a huge part of the budget. It can take months or even years to turn a concept into a minimum viable product. And if you want to innovate, you'd better hit the lab. Or in the girls' case, the kitchen.
Some things you just find can't be granolid.
Yes.
Like we just couldn't granola it.
Matcha? It's a good idea. It was not the best execution.
We also tried a carrot cake.
Thought putting carrots in granola would be a good idea. It was not.
Part of the R&D phase was market research, scoping out similar products that were already selling and seeing what their own products could bring to the table.
You know, I'm more the logistics girl. So I was like, let's get the cost down, let's see how much we're spending, and let's see what our competition is around, what should we price the bags at, all things like that.
To do market research effectively, you need to understand how the market economy works. You can do that by checking out our Cash Course episodes on fiscal policy, the economic systems, and the circular flow model. We've got what you need to boost your knowledge and get started. Before they explored ingredients, sourcing, and pricing, the sisters tried dozens of store-bought granolas to see what the market was offering. Their research told them there was a gap in the market. Healthy, soft-baked granolas that tasted like real desserts would go against the grain. It was time to take their ideas to the next step of the business recipe: product testing. Product testing means letting customers try your product and tell you what's working and what's not. It's a great way to experiment with specific features, things like performance, functionality, and for a food product, taste and texture. If you're determined to make the best version of your product you possibly can, then honest, targeted feedback is the goal. To test their granola, Annabelle and Lila Mae went on a listening tour. They recruited potential customers, passed out samples, and let the granola speak for itself.
We give them 2 tests, so they would be 2 different recipes, but for the same flavor. So if we were testing the iced lemon cookie, I would give them an A test and a B test, and they would try both and write down on this little card that I gave them which one they liked better. So a lot of people were like, we want something that's super crunchy. And so we gave them a crunchier option, and then in the feedback, they would come back and they liked the softer bake. So that really helped us, just knowing that, okay, these are the perfected versions of what the people wanted.
With feedback from their tour, the sisters knew which flavors to keep and which ones to throw out. Their big takeaway? Taste is everything. Gluten-free granola that tastes like the real thing is what customers want. And I want to bake some myself.
So today we're making our birthday cake granola, which is one of our best sellers.
So for the oats today, we're doing a half batch, so we're doing 470 grams. Then we'll move on into putting all these wet ingredients into a pot. Honey, date syrup, maple syrup, cake flavoring, and salt. We normally do it on low heat so that it doesn't heat up too quickly. Now we're gonna pour it onto the pan. Next, we have to put the sprinkles on top. That's what makes it fun.
Oh my gosh, I love this. All right, whoa, look how pretty this looks.
And then we're gonna add in the fun stuff, the white chocolate chips and the cake batter bites that are made of all healthy ingredients.
Okay, now it's ready to be put inside our packaging. So our large bag, which has 6 ounces of granola, and our small bag with 1 ounce of granola.
Oh my gosh, my very own bag.
There
You did it.
I had no idea you could do this much with granola. And the end result is delicious. And here we are. You can have the yummiest products and it won't go anywhere unless people know about it. Like all business owners, Annabelle and Lila Mae had to get the word out.
When we first started out, our main communication strategy was Instagram and word of mouth. And so I had taken fun pictures of all of our different flavors, and we would tease a different flavor every day of the week leading up to our launch.
Everything was organic. As much free PR that we could get, we did.
Lila Mae's college major was just what the sisters needed. A helping of public relations, or PR. PR is the art of shaping a favorable public image for your business. A great brand image is both informative and filled with personality. From the logo on their bag to their website and public events, Annabelle and Lila Mae want their business to look as good as it tastes. To get things started, Lila led charge with photos, social media teasers, and even podcast interviews. Can you believe the sisters haven't spent a single dollar on advertising? That's the power of maintaining your reputation with a great product and positive PR. And if you want to get more bang for your buck, make sure to manage your money well. Our Cash Course videos on budgeting methods, debit and credit cards, and good versus bad credit are a great starter pack for diving into money management. A vital ingredient for your entrepreneurial journey. There's more to the granola business than you might think. But through every hurdle, the sisters used their different skills and talents to steer the business and find a solution. Even though they're at different life stages, they've kept the partnership healthy. In fact, they're taking the success and lessons they learned from granola and launching a new venture.
Once an entrepreneur, always an entrepreneur. But now it's time for something new. But we'll get to that in a minute.
Just recently, the sisters announced they baked their last batch of granola and are moving into a business venture in the digital space. While I'll miss the smell of their fresh baked goodies, I know they will remain solid teammates in this new chapter of their careers.
We're a team. We need each other. We stick together.
Yes, we don't want one of us to be the face. We're sisters, we're business partners, we do this thing together.
So what did we learn from Annabelle and Lila Mae's granola grind? Taking a fresh idea to a finished product takes research and development. Experimenting, doing market research, and putting everything you learn toward creating a better product. The next ingredient? Product testing. If you want customers to love what you make and tell their friends, get lots of specific feedback and bake it into your product. If that means keeping some flavors and throwing others out, well, that's how the cookie crumbles. Or should I say, the granola. And when you've got a product people will want to buy, make sure your business looks great as well. That means a public relations strategy to get the word out and craft a bright image across all your communication channels. And when these ingredients come together, you've got a recipe for sweet success. Thank you guys so much for telling me all about granola. I had so much fun.
Yeah, thanks for coming to bake with us.
It was so fun.
And thank you at home for watching this episode of The Hustle. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you never miss an episode. And if you have a business, be sure to let me know at PragerU.com, and maybe I'll be interviewing you next. The hustle never ends. Let's get back to work. The Hustle with Sabrina. Thanks so much for watching this episode of The Hustle. To make sure you never miss an episode, subscribe at PragerU.com. And for a deeper dive into business, economics, and financial literacy, check out our show Cash Course at PragerU.com.